Yasiel Puig will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. First pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Right on the changeup here as this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Number 7 will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Miguel Olivo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Howard will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Kemp has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Marlon Byrd will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak on as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And that misses inside. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Fouled back. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Dominic Brown will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Dominic Brown. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, a couple years ago they used to have home runs. Home runs used to have like fireworks shooting stuff and everything in center field. Liberty Bell used to even work and get all sparkly and stuff in this game, but
Wow, he is proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2
graphically,
games.
it's actually steadily gotten worse for
Home
those
run in
things.
last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Cody Ashe will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a swing, and oh man!
That's crack.
Way out of here.
That was a normal swing too.
Cody Ashe with a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. Will Nieves get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You can get a single and get the turn over the lineup.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs. Dan Herron will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Up with it is Rollins. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you know, as a pitcher, sometimes you can just say, hey, that one got away from me. It slipped. But I think that one would be a tough claim to make. This one definitely doesn't pass the eye test for me. I'm a little bit surprised that the home plate umpire's letting that thing go.
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And this game is knotted up now at 2 apiece. Matt Kemp will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. For Gonzalez, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. In the air to left center. Brown will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2.
Funny thing is that the guy that hit him and everything obviously
Roberto
scored.
Hernandez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Dodgers and the Rockies and they got a huge series against the Mets. 4-game series. It's going to be determined pretty much by season.
Number 19 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, I thought this one was going to be 2, maybe even 3 off the bat. But take a look from this angle at how much room he's covering out there in center field. I mean, that's as good a jump as you're ever going to see.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that, hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing. One rebate.
Sure.
Will stand in now to get
Where
us
it
going
ends and
here in
then
the
you know
4th.
if it was a strike or a ball.
In there, no balls and a strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
But a bit unlucky here as Howard's able to spear this thing for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their 2 top speeds. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Now a check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2.
Leading off the 4th inning, second baseman.
First pitch to him.
Chase Utley.
Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
I don't mind the sometimes the shallow strike zone.
And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, This Date in Baseball History. Ryan Howard will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Watching the same situation.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Grounded foul off to the right side. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. At first is Utley, the pitch. Runner goes for second, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And the throw's a good one as Utley is gone trying to steal second.
When you've got a guy at the plate that grounds into a lot of double plays, it's a good idea to get that runner started from first. But some guys that ground into a lot of double plays also strike out a lot. And this one's going to turn into a double play anyway.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Dan Herron will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Well, he has the energy.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Hanley Ramirez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Andre Ethier will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Obviously, the last thing you want to do here is load the bases when you've got that guy on deck.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's back into second here safely. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Matt Kemp will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4. Yasiel Puig will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Ethier leads off a second. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Juan Uribe is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Number 7 will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up. Dominic Brown will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Dominic
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that misses 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And this is fouled back and out of play. swing and a shot towards second. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single. Cody Ashe will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Check on Brown, and now the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count. And you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. You know, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Will Nieves will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Andres Torres will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 56, Andres Torres.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Number 19 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Ramirez. He will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Jimmy Rollins will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Might have an idea something's up here. Now a swing and a ball pulled high in the air and deep down the line in right. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. A 3-run homer by Jimmy Rollins. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 6-4.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that one run scoring, but he winds up making one more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and I gotta believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Ryan Howard will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
4 runs here in this half inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled straight back. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 4. Kyle Kendrick will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Kendrick picks 7th inning.
Miguel Olivo will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he misses there 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
The hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he struck him out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Carl Crawford has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Kendrick was a victim of my me playing with the quick count game.
1-1.
Because I was doing that, his counts are going high.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hit well, but fouled that time by Crawford as this will find the seats down the line in right. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. And Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Hanley Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball.
That's
Maybe
tight.
get a double play to help out your pitcher.
And that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Andre Ethier will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's going to need to snap back in a hurry because he's got a lot more danger ahead.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it, picks up a solid 1-out single.
A look at Ethier, and now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away. Matt Kemp will stand in, base on balls his last time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. Marlon Byrd will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Dominic Brown will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Well, he was making a bid up there for his 3rd straight hit. And this might be the hardest ball he's hit of the 3. But this time, he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Cody Ashe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's one. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
But this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
Will Nieves will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and bounced to the shortstop Ramirez. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand one. Weir's still tied 6-6. Yasiel Puig will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Justin DeFreitas is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30, Justin.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Juan Uribe will dig in. He singled his last time around. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. There to get it is Utley. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Number 7 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Fouled back. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Olivo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. Just come right after him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Rafael Furcal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch coming. Right field. Puig is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Number 19 will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a chance for the Gold Glover Gonzalez over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Jimmy Rollins will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there. And why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. This game remains tied at 6. Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Antonio Bastardo will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Oh, and excuse me, swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Howard is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Hanley Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he goes right with the fastball here to drive out to deep right center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up. That's what he's looking for on the mound.
And that ball is gone. Home run. A 2-run home run for Andre Ethier. And it's now an 8-6 ball game. Adrian Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Matt Kemp will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. D. Gordon will stay in the shortstop. Chase Utley start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And now on the mound, this is where you need to get into that mindset of putting these guys away. You're up 2 here on the road, and a nice 1-2-3 inning here could pretty well take this crowd out of the ballgame.
Ryan Howard is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is fouled straight back. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Marlon Byrd come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
One 1-0 pitch now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Yasiel Puig will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Mike Adams will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled straight back. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Right. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Up with it is Rollins. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. and he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Number 7 will look to change his fortunes. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. Information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. We'll find a plan to suit your needs. Fans, a reminder that the Philadelphia Phillies full and partial season ticket packages are still available. For more information or to pick up a brochure, stop by the Phillies ticket office here at Citizens Bank Park. Did you know that kids 14 and under who wear Phillies colors to the ballpark on Sundays could be randomly selected to participate in the Phillies starting night program? 9 lucky youngsters will be introduced pregame and stand on the field with the 9 Philly starters for the national anthem. Fans, don't forget that our series with the Dodgers continues right here tomorrow afternoon. Good seats are still available at any ballpark ticket window. Or visit us online at Phillies.com. And we'll see you right back here at Citizens Bank Park. Parents, don't forget to sign your children up for the Junior Phillies Club. Fans 14 and under receive a membership card, a Junior Phillies gym bag, a Chase Utley poster, and discounts on lots of Phillies merchandise. For more information, log on to Phillies.com. A special reminder for those fans sitting beyond the outfield wall. If you're lucky enough to catch a home run ball hit by a Phillies player, you'll have the opportunity to have the ball autographed by that player and mailed to your door. Please contact any Phillies usher who will escort you to guest services to complete an application. it's time for Philadelphia Phillies Subway Train Racing. And set, and they're off. Come on, guys, let's get this going. kids have all the fun. Every Sunday afternoon this season, it's the seniors' turn to stroll the bases after the game. Ticket information to all Sunday home games here at Citizens Bank Park. Visit any ticket booth here at the stadium.
Now a hard liner toward short. Well, this will find the glove of Rollins at short, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. The lead stands pat at 8-6. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing third base.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Dominic Brown is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a called strike one. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now, heading for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Down by 2, don't want to take too many chances on the bases, but that's good hustle there to get all the way into third base on the triple. Now, that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Cody Ashe will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And in front of the screen, he'll look it into the glove for the first out of the inning. Will Nieves will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. John Mayberry will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
16, Sean Mayberry Jr.
Now here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. Gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kemp is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a one-run deficit.
Even after the leadoff triple, it was no gimme that they were going to get him home, especially after the next guy makes it out. But here, this is a good job of finding a pitch that he can elevate, and he does so to drive in that run.
Darren Ruff will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Number 19 will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least to keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back in the play.
Paco Rodriguez will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings. Chase Utley will stand in needing a 2-out hit to win this one, although a pass ball or a wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
With the game on the line here, you got to make sure you're going after strikes.
The 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But disaster has already struck here. John Mayberry will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 16, John Mayberry Jr.
Jonathan Papelbon will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Miguel Olivo will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Number 18 steps in now. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1 and 2.
Hey, in extra innings, there's no wrong way to get on base. It's not a bad idea.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And Brown won't get there. It's a base hit. D. Gordon will get his first cuts here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Andre Ethier. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Back to first, but it's right over his head. Andre Ethier will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. The 0-1. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Bird is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. This remains an 8-all tie. Ryan Howard will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
4-1, it's gone. It's over.
One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Marlon Byrd will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Right.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good curveball. Strike two.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Puig is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Adrian Gonzalez will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Split finger pitches in there for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. And that's in there for strike one.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was...
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, this has been a tight back-and-forth game, so you'd hate to have it decided on a play like this, but he picked the wrong time to make a mistake of this magnitude, and that lets the go-ahead run come in to score.
And here's a fastball called for strike two.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. A.J. Ellis come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
17, A.J. Ellis.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Number 7, trying to avoid the hat trick here as he's 0 for 5 all told. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Miguel Olivo will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep to left field. Where is this gonna land? My goodness, a long home run.
The batter,
Number 18 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Brad Lincoln will be the new pitcher.
now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Brad.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Number 19 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 4 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. Cody Ashe will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Carlos Ruiz will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo shot for Carlos Ruiz. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, and the thing that's tough to figure here, you've got 4 home runs now as a team. You're still losing. I mean, that seems almost impossible, but that's a situation we have.
Brad Lincoln will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
I'm still not totally sure why you let him swing the bat there. It almost seems like they're waving the white flag. I just don't get it.
You know that.
Number 19 will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now.
At this point.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the